So, what do I got here? I got a free toy. My brother sent me it. It's a small version of a Ghostrider. It's not a Legends size, even though it says Marvel Legends. That pisses me off greatly. Yeah, this is the early 80s Ghostrider. And you can tell this because he has no chain. Like, even now, they'll come out with Ghostrider figures that are supposedly this guy, and he has a chain. And that didn't happen until 1989 with a different Ghostrider. This one is Zarathos. I don't know who the fuck was inside of Danny Ketch in the 1989 version, but in any case, this is supposed to be Johnny Blaze, and it is, but it's got problems. Yeah, let's get into this thing anyway. Notice this is Hasbro's plastic-free packaging that everybody hated so much, and they started losing sales, that they actually went back and started putting window packages on things again. Because what also people were doing is they were taking these boxes, putting some stupid shit inside, and returning them. You know? I've seen it. I've seen it. Okay, let's see. Looks like it's just a bunch of tissue paper. That sucks. Look at how little's actually here, though. It's like, here's this big box, and it's like, here's the little cycle, and here's the little figure. I mean, my God. This is just... I mean, they're like, oh, look, we're saving the environment. Are you really, though? Are you?
How dare you?
It's comical.
People are suffering. People are dying.
It's kind of funny when you think about it. Their toys are made, like, completely of plastic. And, I mean, you're not saving the environment. And not that the environment even needs saving. I mean, the whole climate change shit is just shit.
Entire ecosystems.
In the 70s, they told us we were having global cooling. In the 80s, they told us it was global warming. And now, because they keep on fucking up their projections and their computer models, they're just like, you know what, let's just call it climate change. That way we can never be wrong when we make horrible policies that ruin the world. Anyway. Oh, you didn't know NASA goes back into the data and alters temperature records? Oh, you didn't know that? Well, you do now. Anyway, pointless box. Normal Hasbro literature. Okay. We got his teeny tiny little cycle. This is the cycle that he started using in somewhere around the 20s. I think the mid-20s of the original Ghostrider run from 1973. One of the issues had some movie studio guy, and he figured out that Johnny Blaze was a Ghostrider. So what he did was he set him up on a cycle that his son owned or something like that. And then they crashed a cycle with Johnny Blaze on it. But he turned into Ghostrider at their last second. And ever since then in the comic, he would be riding a cycle like that, which is this one. A little tiny face on there. Before he had a domed motorcycle. And then he switched over to this more conventional looking one, which is probably nicer to draw, I'd imagine. Anyway. Yeah. And here's a little Ghostrider. It's not too bad. I mean, you know. It looks like the head is two pieces, possibly. Let me see, does that come off? No, I don't think it does on these small guys. Let's see, they got the right striping. Here's the problem with this guy. This is not Ghostrider. I mean, it is, but it's not, because of the gloves. He didn't have gloves like this. He had gloves that started right here and went here. This is all excess. What's happening here is they're reusing somebody's limbs, and even though they made this big, nice package and said, look, it's actually real Ghostrider, woo! Yeah, look, they even drew the art like that. That's fucked up. I don't remember it ever being like that. Because, like I said, this Ghostrider came around in issue 20 of the old series. Ew, it swivels there. Yeah. But it's like, he didn't really have big long gloves like this. It's kind of stupid. And, you know, in the comic they drew him almost completely blue, and you never saw it black. But, you know, in a figure they're like, well, we understand that we were using blue in place of black to show up on the page, but surely his boots must be black, and, you know, make them dark blue or something. Anyway, I'm complaining too much. But yeah, they don't have his gloves right at all. At all. And this, I don't think, is part of Johnny Blaze either. Do you see that? He has a little gas cap there with a symbol on it. I think that only showed up in the 1989 Ghost Rider. It wasn't part of the old series. And if it was, I sure didn't see it. I mean, I've read every single of the old Ghost Riders, period. I've read every Ghost Rider issue, period. Okay, so he's on his bike. It looks cute. The one thing I'm thankful for is they didn't give him chains, because, like I said, that was from the 1989 Ghost Rider. The old Ghost Rider from 1973, he didn't have that. He did not have a big chain whip thing going on. He blew loads of fire out of his hands. Yeah. So, yeah, it's just a simple, cool figure, really. There's not a whole lot to say about it. Yeah, it would have been nice if they got the gloves right. The head, I would prefer it a little bit more round. This looks too long. It looks like his head's squished too long, but it's still cool. And it harkens back to these cheesy versions of this toy that came out a very long time ago. It was like one of those ones you would see in a supermarket. Ooh, it has like trans orange wheels. That's kind of neat. I like that. Yeah. Let's do some size comparisons here. Let's see. Boop. Down. Okay, here's Ghost Rider standing here like that. Here's a 6-inch DC figure here. There. Here's one of those, what is it, Spin Masters, I think, makes these. It's another little DC guy. Oh my god, why can't I get my camera to focus? I'm not even getting the prompt. Okay, my camera seems to not be functioning at all. Oh boy. Oh boy, I can't turn it off. Oh god, has this camera finally met its match? I can't show you it because it's, well, impossible to, but my camera battery is actually popping out and it's making a hell of a mess. It's like the glass is actually pushing outwards. It's time to get a different battery or a different phone. Yeah, I can't even turn off my recording here. I'm trying to turn it off and I can't. You know what? This might be the last time this phone works, so I'm just going to keep going with it. Even if I can't focus. Oh my god. Here's Ghost Rider next to a 6-inch Marvel Legends figure. Yeah. You know what? I'm pissed off that my camera's not working, so I'm probably going to cut this short. I need a new camera. It's always one thing. I'm trying to save up money, but I just can't. And there he is next to a 7-Eleven slushy van that I customized with a Lego slushy van that I customized with 7-Eleven stickers that you can get on eBay. Yeah, that's how tall he is next to Lego figures. I am getting so pissed I can't focus. Okay, you know what? This video is already over. Fuck. One more thing to buy.
This person doesn't know what the hell he's doing.
Is that what you want?
This short order cook.
You're not flipping hamburgers here, pal.